along with some other Agartala, Sabroom, Agartala, Akhura. So I am not mentioning all of them. So in case of BTC, the allocation, the outlay till 31st March 2026 is 750 crore rupees. This is the allocation for the Boro land. And so criteria, he has asked for a specific information. So as I mentioned, that 10% GBS is there. So I think if the honorable member need more details answer, so I am ready to provide him in person.
Fourth supplementary, Srimati Sudha Murthy ji.
Thank you, sir. Route bridges are the asset of Northeast. Nowhere in India you can see other than Northeast. And it's a great tradition, and there is a lot of knowledge involved. It won't be done in one day, 1 year. It takes long time. And this is the traditional knowledge of the Northeast, and it should be documented properly. And it should be in terms of the video or the digital media, also in the writing. And this will be a great asset for the tourism. It will boost the tourism in Northeast. So I would like to know through you, sir, what are the methods Government of India is taking for the Northeast. I really congratulate. There is a special division is there for Northeast, and there is a special minister is there. I'm sure this additional knowledge will help boost tourism and a lot more employment. Dhanyavad.
Honorable Minister.
Thank you, Honorable Chairperson, sir. So, Chairman, sir. So, Honorable Member asked for the, she talked about the route bridge, and really the one word that can be used to describe the beauty of the beauty of the Northeast, that is the mesmerizing. I feel that the beauty of the Northeast is really mesmerizing for us. And then she mentioned about the route bridge, and that is maintained, obviously that is maintained by the state government, and we have proposed a circuit, tourist circuit for this area, and as I mentioned previously also. So this in the Meghalaya, we have proposed one circuit, that is Guwahati, Shillong, Sohra, and Nongret, and this Nongret is famous for this road bridge. So this circuit which we have proposed, and we are also have the planning to train our guide, we are also planned to make the logos, and all these kind of new initiatives has been taken by the ministry under the leadership of the Honorable Prime Minister. So it will help to make this route bridge much more popular, and as well as as far the knowledge is concerned, I am sorry, because it is not under the purview of our ministry. So I would like to request, I can write a letter to the Honorable State Government, the Chief Minister of the State Government, to look into this.
Fifth supplementary, Srimati S. Pengnan Konyak ji.
Thank you, Chairman, sir. Through you, I'd like to ask the Minister, what is the progress of the Memorandum of Understanding signed between the Ministry of Development of Northeastern Region and Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Kingdom of Thailand and Northeastern Handicraft and Handloom Development Corporation and Creative Economy Agency of Government of Kingdom of Thailand on 3rd April 2025 to institutionalize and increase bilateral cooperation in the handloom and handicraft sector? Thank you.
Honorable Minister.
Honorable Chairman, sir, it is, this kind of bilateral treaties are not under the purview of our ministry. And this question is directly not connected. Even the main question is regarding the infrastructural projects of the Northeast.
Now question number 63, Sriman Bhuvaneshwar Kalida ji.
Sir.
Honorable Minister.
Chairman, sir, the answer is laid on the table of the House.
The first supplementary, Sriman Bhuvaneshwar Kalida ji.
Honorable Chairman, sir, the invention of artificial intelligence has become a global phenomenon covering multiple sectors of human life. Sir, under the leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji, the Bharat Gen is the first government-supported national initiative to develop a range of sovereign foundational AI models tailored to Indian languages and social contexts. I want to know from the Honorable Minister that this is one sector, whether the government is planning to expand it to other sectors of human life.
Sir, I must compliment the honourable member for having asked a very significant question, which is very relevant to the contemporary times and has futuristic bearing also. We would recall that the Honourable Prime Minister Modi ji had launched India AI mission in March 2024, and this Bharat Gen, which the honourable member is referring to, was also an outcome of the mission. And the peculiarity or the special feature of this is that this is a government-owned sovereign AI model of long language. So this is the first of its kind, which is owned by the government, but it is sovereign. And it is tailored to the Indian languages and the Indian societal text. So there are very few models like this across the world. And if you see in Asia also, we only have about 6 countries, China, Japan, Thailand, Singapore, and Malaysia, who have a long language model. But that too is not the same as ours, for the simple reason that they are a much more homogeneous society. The languages spoken across the nation are just 1 or 2. We have 22 languages in the 8th schedule. And as the honourable member is referring to the expansion part of it, we have already completed 15 languages. And I think we will be completing the rest of the remaining, and we'll be complete with 22 in this month itself. And out of those 22, because this has 3 modules, the text, the speech, and vision. And then, of course, the dedicated domains like Ayurvedic, Agri, and legal system. So all the 22 will have text completed by this month, and 15 will have also the speech and the vision model. And therefore, this is going to be a huge game changer for all the stakeholders.
Second supplementary, Shriman Bhuvaneshwar Kalidaji.
Thank you, Honorable Chairman, sir, for giving me the second supplementary. Honorable Minister has said in his reply that 2 technology innovation hubs, namely one in Mumbai, IIT Mumbai, and one in IIT Madras, has been set up. And also, some institutions has been taken as part of the Bharat Gen consortium. Altogether, about 7 institutions has been taken, but Honorable Minister has been a Minister for Donor also. I would like to know from the Honorable Minister that whether IIT Guwahati will be taken as one institution for this purpose in Northeastern region.
Honorable Minister.
Member rightly mentioned, we are following a very integrated approach, whole of science, whole of government, whole of nation. So as he rightly mentioned, the Bharat Gen initiative has been undertaken or spearheaded by IIT Bombay, but we have 7 other institutions as a part of the consortium, which include IIT Hyderabad, IIT Madras, IIT Kanpur, IIT Mandi, IIT Indore, and so on. But that does not mean that we have left out other regions. In fact, we have come up with 25 technology innovation hubs, out of which 4 have already been upgraded to the level of the technology transfer research parks, where you have the industry coexisting along with the research departments, and therefore the transfer becomes much, much easier, convenient, and facilitated. And these 4 upgraded are IIT Indore, IIT Kanpur, IIT Dhanbad, and Indian Institute of Sciences in Bengaluru. The rest are also living up to the same mandate of robotics, AI, ML, cyber security, and gradually we are expanding out. But when we come to the languages part of the Bharat Gen model or module as such, the languages of the Northeast, which are a part of the 22 languages included in the 8th schedule, will also be included. Rather, I would add that since this is a dynamic process, sometimes we may require more than 22 also. So that's precisely what I was suggesting with the team and discussing. After we have completed the 22, we may go further also. Like, for example, in Uttar Pradesh, you have 3-4 dialects, even for Hindi. So to begin with, we take Hindi, because when the AI model speaks, it speaks in a different dialect, and the translation or the conversion of it to another language or another vision or another text sometimes becomes more appropriate. So we are in a dynamic expansionist mode, and we might go even beyond 22 languages and beyond these regions. So certainly Northeast would be a very much definite part, because Northeast already has been a high priority for Prime Minister Modi. Rather, this gives me an opportunity to say that Prime Minister Modi, as Prime Minister, has travelled almost 70 times to Northeast, which is more than the number of times put together by all the preceding Prime Ministers have travelled to Northeast.
Can be taken as hub. Is the government planning to do that?
Yes, certainly. We have not ended this process, though. For the time being, 25 technology innovation hubs have been opened, and we are then in the crossing mode, because this is a part of a larger ecosystem which also includes the Anusandhan National Research Foundation. So they are already into this, to include even those institutions, because one of the motives behind having National Research Foundation was that some of the, there was sometimes an input or a grievance for certain quarters that some of the first line institutions got a better treatment because of the better infrastructure. So in order to democratize that, we already have put an infrastructure in place. That also this government did. And certainly IIT Guwahati would also be part of it.
Third supplementary, Shriman Raghav Jataji.
Thank you, sir. Sir, the biggest constraint today in India's AI ambitions is not funding, is not capital, is not talent. It is computational resources, in particular GPUs. The biggest bottleneck is the rising GPU cost and the global GPU supply chain issues. This potentially could choke India's data center ambitions, as well as our ambition of training advanced AI models. Therefore, through you, I would like to ask the Honorable Minister that currently India's compute pool of GPUs is approximately 34,000 GPUs, which is a very small number compared to the global scale required for training advanced AI models. Therefore, I would want the Honorable Minister for Science and Technology to specifically point out the targets, the timelines, and the geopolitical engagements that have been set in motion to secure predictable access of our computational resources, in particular the GPUs.
Honorable Minister.
Chairman, sir, I think the honourable member has pointed out something which is quite known to all. Of course, the GPU is at the core of the entire exercise that we do. And that is the reason in the India AI mission, we have, broadly speaking, 8 verticals, out of which, 7 verticals, out of which the compute pillar is a dedicated separate pillar or a separate vertical, considering the importance of it, and which provides access to the empaneled services, because we have a panel there, as was being mentioned, about 40% discount cost for the eligible end users. But he is also right that larger models, such as maybe 30 billion or 65 billion parameters, might require thousands of GPUs. And therefore, though